Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Here we go. Taking a look at Boston.
And this team will be able to settle in, get comfortable at home, enjoy sleeping in their own beds. A great opportunity to go on a winning streak starts tonight.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside, Brown. Driving in. And the jam by Brown.
Attacking the rim at full speed. No one wanted to get in Brown's way.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Brown scanning the floor. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Here's Maxey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Brown. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Here's Charlotte. Now here's Maxey. He's off on that one.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Shot clock at 6, and it's Holmgren missing. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Pure from three-point range.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Maxey. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Pass to Okongwu to halt the run.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Outside, Brown. On the take. And the jam by Brown.
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Payne fires from way outside. No good on his first attempt of the game. Boston leading by 8. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Butler. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside, Williams. And Williams over to help. Back to Okongwu. Over Williams. Kicks it out to Bain. Puts up a three. The rebound by Ware. Boston on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Butler. Here's Ware. No points so far. And Williams punches it home.
Well, every team needs a guy like Williams who's willing to do the dirty.
The three from Holmgren. Boston pulls it in. Here's Ware. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's the pick. Here's Brown. It's stolen by Maxey. Here's Bain. Pass to Holmgren. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the floor.
We've got 33 seconds left in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Shepard, that's good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Butler. Puts the move on, and he lays it in. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
These are his first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Fultz. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Butler. He's got 7. Got it off in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Celtic.
20. The Hornets. 13.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
For 3, Allen. Kessler with a rebound.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Fultz. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Kessler. Finished off by Kessler.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Hits a three-pointer. LeVert's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Here's Melton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Hornets trail by 8. Here's Shepard. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Butler. He's got 7. Kessler with a rebound. Here's Charlotte. They trail by 6. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And here's LeVert for 3. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Kessler, no good. Celtics lead by 6. Allen, right side. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Boston. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, if Kessler keeps passing the ball like that, he will be dangerous.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And that one drops.
Well, you know, this is where Kessler mostly looks to score. Great work inside.
It's Brown on the wing. He's got 11. Hornets trail by 4. The 3 ball. The shot by LeVert, no good. To the inside. Gordon. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Here's Melton. Banked it in off the glass. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
It took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. They try to make it a 3-point play. Boston making a switch here. Charlotte's shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Kessler, no good on the free throw.
Well, where Kessler is elite is on the board, and he's an excellent rim protector. Those 2 things alone will earn you minutes.
And here's Shepard for 3. Again, the miss by the Hornets. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Allen. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And we've watched Brown evolve his game. Playmaking has been at the forefront of his development.
And finished off by Kessler.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Boston with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. And there's a pick. Here's Brown. Pass to post. Caruso outside. Now Allen. Gordon on the wing. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Post shot, no good. Hornets trail by 7. And here's Fultz. Defended by Gordon. Filipowski for 3. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Filipowski's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to post. Here's Allen. The three is up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Celtics out in front. They lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Now here's Butler. Pass to Williams. Caruso outside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, yeah. Caruso has major spring to his game.
Pajemski into the lane. Soft touch off the glass.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Here's Butler. Pass to Brown. Robbed. Now the Hornets moving it up. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pajemski. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Ware. Takes a three. Count it from distance. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Count that bucket.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Hornets foul. Ty Jerome. First personal foul. First team foul.
Caruso outside. Over to the left wing. Lets it go. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ware's got 7 points in the game.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Butler. Butler right to the heart.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Pajemski. Pass to Pokashevsky. Outside Pajemski. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Pokashevsky. Shoots over Melton. And Pokashevsky gets it to go. Pokashevsky's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And here's Butler outside. Jerome grabs the miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Down low. Here's Houston. Back to Pajemski. From behind the arc. Pass to Pokashevsky. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Now Butler. He's got 9. Butler double team. From deep. Caruso with the bucket. Caruso's got 5 now.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And he dunks it down.
Look at how Caruso holds nothing back when he cuts his way to the bucket.
To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Butler surveying the floor. Hornets with the rebound. Left side, Pajemski. There's the block. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Boston on D. They've led by as much as 10. Charlotte, no good that time either. It's Brown on the wing. Inside. .32 seconds left in the third quarter. Brown downhill. Making 11 tries.
Well, we're seeing this more and more out of Brown. The ability to take over for an extended period of time.
.15 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Holmgren. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Timeout, timeout.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. From deep, no good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just
the Hornets, 46.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hornets trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Big Chet throwing it down.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Outside, Brown. Okongwu with the rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Boston leading by 3. Outside, Brown. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for... It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. This is so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Pass to Okongwu. Right side Bain. Back to Okongwu.
Celtics foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Assisted.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Brown inside. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Here's post. It's stolen by Okongwu. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
Here's Okongwu. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Brown. Driving to the basket. And out of bounds. The Hornets will take it.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Number 9. Alex.
Charlotte trailing. They set the screen. Here's Maxey. And it's all tied up.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
Outside, Brown. On the wing, Caruso. It's stolen by Maxey. Outside, Williams. He takes it in. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
Down low. Here's Caruso.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Making a switch here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Outside, Brown. Fires the three. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And that one's good.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Brown with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Well, Brown sees himself as a leader on this team, and he can come up with big points when they need him to.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Maxey. Okongwu with it. And he makes it on the layup. And the Hornets lead by 2.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
To the middle. Caruso.
Well, this is why Caruso is in during these moments. This team trusts in his ability to come up big.
Here's Brown. Oh, look out. JB throwing it down.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown. Rising to the challenge of the moment.
For three, Maxey. He drops it from range.
Oh, commanding the ball in big spots. Maxey is so fearless.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game. To the inside. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Where? Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Maxey. Can't get it to fall. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
And here's Caruso. Back to Brown. They double-team Brown. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Butler. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Right side Brown. And stolen by Holmgren. Now the Hornets moving it up.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim, because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
On the court.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
For 3, Allen. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up.